Hey everybody, welcome. This is Tabitha Jane, and thank you for hopping on with me. Today I wanted to come to you as a mind-heart healer, giving you a different perspective, insight, and some clarity that I recently received. So those of you who spend time with me, thank you, welcome. Those of you who are new, hey, how you doing? My name's Tabitha Jane. Hope you find something of value here. One of the things, I have a section on this channel is about healing the wounded inner child, healing the thoughts from the mind that trigger the emotions in the heart, so that you have the freedom to forgive, to release, to break the emotional ties, so that you can intellectually, analytically, clearly look at the situation that caused that emotional disrupt and learn the lesson to your greatest good. Well, this past week I had a little aha, and I would like to share that with all of you. I have been practicing the various techniques that I share with each of you and teach on this channel for the last 2.5 years. And the reason I share them is because I find them personally very effective. And I share with you my take, how they work for me. And the intention is for you to take those and make them unique to you. And I think there's, I forget now, right now, 3 or 4. Anyways, I was just kind of hit with this thing, and I really felt strongly compelled that I needed to share with you yet another perspective. It's very hot in my house, so hopefully I've got fan blowing on me. Hopefully you can hear me okay. And if you can't, forgive me. Turn up the volume. The different perspective that was given to me, because like I said, I've done a lot of healing and releasing, forgiving. I do not believe in forgetting. And I still don't, because that's how we learn and grow. If you forget, you repeat. I don't know about y'all, I'm pretty sick and tired of repeating. 46 years of the same old BS, and I'm done. Okay? So I do not advocate forgetting. Forgiving, yes, it heals you. Because the other person, they don't really know if they don't know. But when you forgive, you release you. You cut that energetic tie, that quantum physics connection that you create when you are in close proximity with another person and have intimate relations. And I don't mean sexual, although it can be sexual, but it can be familial. It can be deep friendships. Those are also intimate connections. It can be an intimate connection with whoever you perceive to be a leader or a mentor. Okay? When we spend time in close proximity with someone, and especially when we give them power, for lack of better words, but when we give them power over us, there's an energetic bond, an invisible energetic bond that ties the two of us together. Do some research on quantum physics. Look at what 2 atoms in the same proximity, and when they're separated, it doesn't matter the distance. They still have a connection. They still react to one another's activities. Why are we any different? We're made of energy. Not the point. So I was listening to someone, and it's the only time I've ever heard this perspective, and it kind of shook me to my core. And they were talking about, well, I knew this, okay, prior to coming into this physical 3D form, for many people, they believe Earth is the, what do they call it? It is graduate school. Our souls, when our souls at the higher level, if you're watching this channel, this isn't totally woo-woo out there for you. Our souls at a higher level agreed to come to this physical plane where we forget who we are, where we forget our past, our knowledge, our power, our strengths, so that we can find ourselves and through the process heal and release aspects of our soul. Again, I didn't know any of this. I didn't learn about this until, in the last couple of years. But what I do know, my whole life, I witnessed things and I experienced things, and I consciously chose I would not perpetuate the cycle. Did I know what to do? No. To this day, I can't tell you what the right thing to do is. I don't know. But what I do know is I will damn well not do what was done before. When my kids were younger, my joke with all of my friends used to be, my children will be in therapy because there's no such thing as a perfect parent. I get that. But whatever reasons they will be in therapy for, it will not be the same reasons I was in therapy for. So my whole life I recognized there were things that were wrong. I just didn't know what was right. But what I did know, I wasn't going to repeat. So I guess I'm a little bit of a black sheep. I've always been an oddball. I've always been the rule breaker. I didn't walk to the beat of their drum. I refused. And I got hurt for it. A lot. And that's why the last couple years, the healing the wounded inner child, giving myself the comfort and love they couldn't give. And when I say that, I'm talking about family. My stepfather growing up, my siblings, my stepmother growing up, my grandparents growing up, people who were supposed to be my friends, my ex-husband, my past lovers. I was an empath born into a very narcissistic family. So codependency is what I was trained into. Oh, I was so good. I was so good at it. Problem is, I lost. So the last couple years, I guess now 2.5 years of my healing journey, like I said, I've done a lot of forgiving, a lot of releasing, a lot of integrating, and a lot of realizing. I allowed. I accepted. I encouraged. Yes, it was unconscious. No, I would not intentionally choose to be treated like a doormat. But I did. And I take ownership of it. And I have forgiven them. And I've asked forgiveness of them. I perpetuated this cycle just as much as they did. And if I don't take ownership, I don't learn and I don't grow. So there's been that aspect. And I'm pretty cool. I mean, I'm in a good place. But I recently heard someone speak to something, and she was channeling from ancestors. And what she said really, really rocked me to my core. These people who were supposed to be my protectors, they were supposed to be my friends, they were supposed to be my loved ones, they were supposed to be my confidence. They were supposed to be my soft place to land. In all my life, I've tried to be that for others. Because that's what I so deeply desired. But I've never received. Going back to that soul level before we incarnate on this physical plane, soul contracts were made. Agreements were made. And I see it now, truth. They loved me so much. They knew I had to be pushed hard, pushed brutally. Because otherwise I would just love them. And I would just accept. They had to break my heart. To push me to grow. And they knew the consequences. They knew it would mean me shutting down, turning away, rejecting them for the rest of this physical life. They knew they were going to tear me up, ripping me to my core. That they were willing, out of such love, to take that higher level role to push me into growth, into this space where I am here and now. If I hadn't been pushed, I can promise you, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be sharing with you. I wouldn't be trying to teach you how to heal you, because I'd still be that wounded animal kicked in the corner, broken. They pushed me hard. It's not been easy. But I see the love now. Who in your life has pushed you? Why? Was it to help you grow? Have you healed? I have a playlist on this channel about healing videos. This will be in it. Check it out and see if there's a technique that resonates for you. Maybe, just maybe, some of the shit we go through in this life experience is truly meant to push us beyond, to push us to the point where it's like, damn it, putting that stake in the sand, drawing that line in the ground. No more. Because I promise you, if they hadn't pushed me, if they hadn't done this, my love is so massive. My ability to accept, to make excuses, to justify. Like I said, empath, codependent. Yeah. I am amazing at excusing people and looking beyond bad behaviors, seeing the good in them, regardless of how they treat me. They had to break me to build me. And it sucks. 46 years. I'm 48 now. 46 years of my life being tore down, broken. Pretty much every single relationship experience I've had where I allowed someone to get close to me. Where are you on that scale? Does this resonate? If it does, my heart is with you. But hopefully this gives you a different perspective of all the shit you've been fed in life. The expectations, the rules, the you're supposed to, the how you're supposed to be, and all the things. You're supposed to be you. Exactly you. And I hope you learned faster than I did. It took 46 years ripping me apart to help me be able to be in a position to learn and grow. Yeah, just a little bit stubborn. Anyways, this recording's coming out on November 30th. Ironically, we got the full moon in Gemini, which is a lunar eclipse, which is about purging, releasing, calling an end, letting past ending cycles, let them be done. So I'm going to share with you one more little thing. And this is a bayleaf wish spell. Sorry. I always want to say basil. You need a fireproof dish, pair of tweezers, and a permanent marker, and a bay leaf. And that should be okay. On the bay leaf, the power of this full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini. It's truth. Endings. What would you like to end? What are you finally done with? On this bay leaf, my wish to you, healing, releasing, and ending what no longer serves you. Okay? Give me a second. Writing doesn't matter. It's the intent and the energy, the focus you put into it, because this is about energy, and we are releasing it to the ethers. One moment. Healing, releasing, ending. What? No. Longer serves. You can do this too. So you can see, hopefully, healing, releasing, ending. What? No. Longer serves. Tweezers, because I don't know about you, I don't like burning my fingers. And then a lighter. Fire to transform and release this energy. There. Those of you who've stuck around, that is my wish for you. As we move into the beginning of December, the end of 2020, you are free, you are released. That what no longer serves you, no longer binds you. It no longer holds you. It no longer has power over you. Alright guys, thank you for hanging with me. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider sharing it with others who might benefit. I would love to hear your comments. Always ask for comments, because am I helping? So I appreciate your comments very much. And if you want to support the channel, it doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe. It's an easy way to support my efforts to help me reach others. Alright guys, I hope this finds you well, healthy, frees you, releases you. So we go into 2021. Let's let the shit go. Let the shit go from the past. It's not serving. It's time to let it go. What do you think? Alright guys, you take care, have an amazing month, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.